You are capable of winning races, but you can't do it alone. It's time to elevate your game to the next level with RMR Driving Academy. Richard Murtaugh is the longest-running setup builder on iRacing with nearly a decade of experience. With a combined 13,000 rating across 2 accounts, Murtaugh has helped more than 20 drivers advance to the World of Outlaws Pro Series. Log on to rmrdrivingacademy.com or find them on Facebook and Instagram.
Well, good Monday evening to you, everybody. Welcome to the Digital Sim Sports Network, the Dirt Racing Network, and live coverage of the Dirt Slingers Racing League Monday Night Thunder, Midwest Barbecue Equipment, Sprint Car Series. Tonight, the 410s in action. They are at one of the smallest venues on the circuit, Limaland Motorsports Park. High banks, high intensity, close just wheel-to-wheel racing. We're going to see it all night long. You see some guys run the very top. Some of these guys are going to run down around the bottom. A little smaller field than was anticipated and what we've seen over the last few weeks. But we've got 17 of the top guys in In the service here, racing tonight, they have completed their warm-up. They have completed their drivers meeting. And they are getting ready for their heat draws. Looks like we probably have 2 heats for sure tonight. And then we will go to the feature. No need for consolation races this evening. Going to be a short night. Quick night. Some drivers may be taking off. A lot of guys do not appreciate this track. I don't blame them. It is a tough place to race, for sure. All right, so let's get ready for what appears to be the first of a couple of heats. Going to be the 1J of Jacob Schmutz on the pole with Josh Whiteman, who's quick in the warm-up session. In the 5 on his outside, Ashton Mueller. Row 2 to the inside, the 3 car, and then Orion Avila. 49 machine, a couple of blue machines side by side in row number 2. Ryan Paget, rare appearance from Mr. Paget, the 98. He's row 3 inside. He'll have the 3 of Jay Schaff on the outside of him. And then your final row for your first heat is going to be the 91 of Matt Grimm inside and the 118 of the Tiny Dancer, Scott King on the outside. I thought we had 17 of them lined up. May have had somebody that fell out before we got here, too. The heat race. I was trying to find that out, but I can't find it anywhere. Well, they're about to go green. And they will do so out of turn 4. That pesky pace truck's going to get out of the way down here in turn 3. And Jacob Schmutz gets things started. He'll have his hands full quickly. They were almost 4 wide out of turn number 2, but Schmutz hangs on. It looks like he'll lead a lap number 1. Whiteman around the high side, trying to get that spot away. We're going to have a pile up, stack up at the back. I don't know why we don't have a caution, but we should. Avila got in a piece of that. Everybody else made it off the racetrack or back underway. Mueller with a big problem down in turns 3 and 4. Got that car way out of shape. I think he hooked the left front on one of the infield tires. But Josh Whiteman now making a bid to take the lead away on the high side from Schmutz, and he'll get her done. Grimm third after the melee. Paget is 4th. Mueller and King. And Mueller's having problems. He takes his car to the infield. He must have got a piece of that big deal earlier. So they're in the feature. They're just going to start deep. We'll have to see how they do. Trying to come forward. 2 laps to go. And Whiteman is out front. White flag this time by for heat number 1. Whiteman way out in front now, full second, as he'll pick up the checkered flag for heat 1. Schmutz is 2nd, Grimm 3rd, Paget coming home 4th, and a distant 5th. What looks like a broken 118 for Scott King. So Calamity in heat number 1, and it takes a bunch of cars out. Heat 2 is going to line up on the front stretch for us, and it will be the 23 of Alex Straczynski on the pole, with his partner in crime, a rare appearance from King Whiskers, Ernie Williams, the 91. Tanner Pettit, 24 car, scheduled to be inside of row number 2. And Trevor Royer in the 90 will start on his outside. Larry Moody, the 73, Michael Sheridan, the 15. They will make up a row number 3. Brody Duscher in the 9, and Noah Bowman in the 24 in row 4. And way out back, Jack, that's going to be Kenny Hoffman. And I am seeing some weird stuff with paints right now, so you guys will have to forgive me. but I got to go take a look. Yeah, Hoffman in generic paint for the first time in I don't know how long. Everybody else looks like they're in the correct. Maybe Hoffman's car just didn't load. That car normally KHR on the side, everything else. So Shazinski and Royer Williams electing to go to the back of the field. Not sure the why, but we'll give him his choice there. 9 cars. Everybody's going to the feature. This is just for your starting spot. These guys will make up the outside row here when we get to the feature. But the pace truck is out of the way. Straczynski on the throttle. We got a green flag. Right around the bottom 10 or Pettit. He got cut off getting around there. He is going to go right back at it. He and Roy are going to tangle. Straczynski, Bowman, Hoffman, Moody, Sheridan, Williams, Duscher. Big slider from Bowman. Here comes Hoffman. Hoffman around the top. He's got a head of steam. Kenny Hoffman from worst to first, at least for the moment. He is going to go all the way up to the outside of that car, all over the cushion up there. He may have bent something. The car didn't look quite as fast as it was just a little while ago. Well, maybe now it's a little better. He'll go back to second. Bowman will stay third, but Straczynski is out front. He's going to cover that outside line. Not going to give Hoffman the top side. Sliders coming from Hoffman. Got it in, couldn't get it off the corner. Straczynski with the easy cut down and then the cut over. Wow. White flag. But this is Bowman's race to win now. He'll come out of 4, checker flag in hand. Bowman picks up the win in heat 2. Hoffman, Moody, Sheridan, Straczynski is going to hang on. Duscher right behind. So I will say some stuff was going on back there. Guys trying to run real close together. They got a little warm-up session they're looking at right now. We're going to let these guys probably get out there, I would imagine, for just a minute. Probably want to work the track down just a little more. It looks like there's still a couple of rough spots they'd like to iron out. Tell you about our week of this week real quickly. Tomorrow night, ERA. And I'm so confused about what's going on in that series. I'm going to go on a small limb here, probably break out right out from under me, and say that it is a late model race tomorrow night. Or late model stock car race. I'm sorry, late model stock car race tomorrow night. But you can't ask me what track because I'd have no idea. None whatsoever. Wednesday night, Midwest Truck Series, and they will be at Bristol on the dirt, which ought to be exciting. Sometime between now and Thursday evening, which may end up being Thursday evening depending on how everything goes the rest of the week, we're going to try to get the Sunday night truck race in for you on the replay. And we will get ready to start our week over again after Halloween. Don't eat all the kids as candy, folks. Let them have a little. But make sure you get the mom and dad tax out of it. So, just saying. I don't know how long they're going to let these guys go. I'm sure they would like to work this track. When you work this track all the way down, it'll get 2 lanes. And it can be very racy. Interesting. Tight little racetrack. You saw how tight it was during the heats. You can run close. There's a lot of racing room out there, but you can run close. Just if there is one teeny tiny little mistake, it gets magnified, highly magnified. Happens quick too, because you're racing quarter of a mile. You're going, 11 seconds. That's getting around here. You're going to see a lot of guys right around the very top. You're going to see several guys right around the very bottom. Kind of all a matter of who is comfortable where. Message from race control. They are about to advance the session, and they have. And that means it's time for the 30 green flag laps. One of the smallest venues we are going to go to all year. This is how we will line up, with Josh Whiteman and Noah Bowman on the front row. Jacob Schmutz and Kenny Hoffman in row 2. Matt Grimm and Larry Moody in row 3. Ryan Paget, Michael Sheridan, that's your 4th row. Your 5th row is Scott King and Alex Straczynski. Then Ashton Mueller and Brody Duscher in row number 6. Ryan Avila and Ernie Williams in row 7. Row 8 is Jay Schaff and Tanner Pettit. And Trevor Royer, even after a good heat race, Joe, not a great starting position in the feature. He'll be starting way, way, way to the back. Just waiting for him to roll off. The last couple of drivers have popped into the grid. And now the pace truck will start to roll away, and everybody will trail after. So it's 30 laps of green flag racing. Bowman and Whiteman. Pace truck will dart off here down in turn number 3. Green flag's in the air. No clear leader. Now Bowman fires out in front. He'll take the point, leads lap number 1. We're getting pretty much worked out here. A little bit of a gaggle back in the field. Right here, the little contact there. Everybody's going to get away. That was Sheridan and Williams. The 15 and 91 that got a little close to each other right there. Larry Moody already has taken the 73, and he parks it. Watching Matt Grimm right here, your defending 410 Series champion. Runs in 5th. Had a good run 2 weeks ago in the 410s. Trying to chase down Ryan Paget for the 4th spot. Where is Ryan Avila? Ryan Avila back here in 9th, and he is trying to pick his way through traffic. Tucked in behind Scott King, and Mueller is on the outside in the 3. The blue 3 car. The red 3 car right behind, that's Jay Schaff. Now Avila's going to go to the top. Try to work around the 118 of Scott King. King's got good pull off the bottom of the corners. Caution for the first time. Ernie Williams will have a problem. Let's go watch the 91 car. There goes the 15 to the infield. caught the fence there. He's going to hit the opening. Yeah, that'll do it. She gets sucked to the right there, and you hit that opening. Woo! Headache. Somebody get him some Goodies headache powder. Brody Deucer in the pits. Ernie Williams, Michael Sheridan, Larry Moody already out of this thing. That leaves 13 cars. We've completed 7 laps. We'll get them single filed up. Bowman, Hoffman, Whiteman, Paget, Grimm, Schmutz, Mealer, King, Avila, Schaff, Pettit, Royer, Scherzinski. Single file to the start finish line. Green flag. Almost 3 wide out of turn number 2. Grimm is on the bottom. Paget was in the middle, and Grimm caught a piece of it. 360, he keeps it going. He goes from about 5th all the way to the back of the pack. Fancy piece of driving. I know it isn't the fancy he wanted to perform, but here comes your caution, Ashton Mealer. Ashton Mealer, that blue 3 car right in the center of the screen. He's going to get side by side with Jay Schaff. Out of 2, little 3-on-3 violence. Oh, and he goes into the other opening down in turn 3, and that'll end his night. No quarter given. We have not quite made it to halfway. We are going to be working lap 11 when we go back to the green. We're already down about 5 or 6 cars. Mealer now on pit road. That makes it Moody, Sheridan, Williams. And it looks like maybe Mealer's going to roll that thing back out. They got whatever was broken possibly fixed. Maybe not. No, they will not get it fixed, unfortunately. But now Kenny Hoffman is right there, lurking, waiting. Bowman quickly to the throttle when the pace truck was out of the way. Good start for him. He is going to have a big gap. Get it out there to 3/4 of a second real quick. Whiteman and Schmutz almost had a moment down in turn 2. And now Schmutz and Paget trying not to have a moment right in front of Pettit and company. Tanner Pettit, the red 24 car right on the bottom. He is trying to work his way around Paget, trying to work his way around Schmutz. Looks like he's got a car for the bottom. Just can't clear right here. He's going to do a good job of getting up there. Avila thought about trying to make it 2 for 1 in turns 1 and 2. He'll lose a little bit. We're halfway. He'll lose a little bit of ground. 3 wide behind that, Schaff, Paget, Royer. They stay 3 wide. Now they get single file. Now they fan right back out. Noah Bowman earlier this year put on a show here. Led every lap. He's going to do it again. He and Bowen Smith took the crown jewels this year at DSRL. We haven't seen Bowen Smith back. Hoffman trying to run him down. He's closed it from 3/4 of a second down to almost half a second. He is up there just ripping the top of this place. It gets closer. It gets closer. He's running out of laps. We're inside 10 to go. Josh Whiteman trying to hang on. Down to 4/10. Bowman back to the bottom. That time Hoffman had to cut it down off the top. Car got a little out of shape in turn 2, and he just drove it down the hill. Everybody's spread out now. The battle's at the front. Looks like Bowman's got something working here. We're going to get the wave lap this time by 5 to go. And Hoffman not closing the gap like he was before. Four to go. They're opening up and getting away from Josh Whiteman in third. Avila now is up to fourth. Three to go, and it's half a second once again. Every time Hoffman closes up, Bowman finds a little bit more and opens it right back out. 2 to go this time. And the white flag coming out. Noah Bowman going to victory lane here on a Monday night. He'll win Midwest Barbecue Equipment 410 Sprint Car Series on Monday Night Thunder at Limaland Motorsports Park. Hoffman, Whiteman, Avila, and Pettit, your top 5 at the end. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Schaff was 6th. Royer, Schmutz, Duscher, Paget, Grimm, King, Straczynski, Mealer, William Sheridan, and Larry Moody. Oh, let's get the guys. And let's see. Josh Whiteman has made his way over, so let's talk to Josh first. Josh Whiteman, got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
All right, man. You started up front. You kept that thing close to the front. Just looked like the track kind of got away from you there those last 10 or 12 laps.
Yeah, a little bit. Also, very inexperienced here. So, I know I started on pole. I was kind of hoping I'd win, but I said I'd be happy with, a top 5. So here we are. I haven't raced here in definitely over a year, so definitely happy with it.
Yeah, look like, this place is tight if you look at the track. But when you're out there, I feel like you have a lot of racing room. It's just things come up on you so fast. And if somebody makes a mistake, you don't really have a whole lot of time to react. I think we saw some of that tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I kind of ran into it in my heat race there, and Avila kind of ran in the back of me, ended his race, so I felt bad about that. Just not a whole lot I could do there. But, yeah, and I was, I haven't really – I kind of had a negative mindset coming into this race tonight, but it turned out really well. This place is definitely growing on me after tonight.
All right, man. Well, an awesome run. Give me some shouts and thank yous before we let you head out.
Yeah. First of all, big shout out to Fitz's Automotive Center for coming on board with our team, helping us and supporting us, with setups and whatever we may need. So big shout out to them for coming aboard. And then just the rest of my guys, Larry, Scott, Shane, Bruce over at Rolling Thunder. We got a good thing going on. We got a good group of people, and we're just having fun. So thanks to you, Roger, for the broadcast.
All right, man. Congrats on the run. I will look forward to seeing you back in the 360s on next Monday. Actually, I'll look forward to seeing you Sunday in the trucks.
Yeah, I'll be there, and that Eldora race is one I got circled on my calendar. I want to win that thing bad. So,
all right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Congrats again, buddy.
Thanks, Roger. Appreciate it.
Josh Whiteman finishing in third, and now let's grab the driver of the 11. Whoops. There we go. Now they're moving. Well, now they're moving around. Now they're moving all over the place. I got to ask Kenny Hoffman. First thing, Kenny, what happened to the paint, man? I'm seeing generic paint on that car, and that is very not KHR stuff.
I don't know. Wait, let me check something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
on trading paints.
Yeah,
I don't
something
know.
weird.
I'm on the right trading paints account. So
Okay. Well, you've been in the same car the whole night. Everybody else showing up, you're the only one. I thought, you know what? Maybe he ditched the paint and he's just doing this because he's waiting for new digs on the car. But it looked like every time you started to reel the 24 in, man, either you got a little too close to the fence or he found something every time and he'd stretch it right back out a couple tenths on you.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, we got on the fence a couple times. I mean, we were so good all night. I mean, we just we had a really bad heat race draw, and I mean, we were able to work our way up real quick. And I really think we had a shot at winning that heat. And I mean, who knows? The race could have been possibly different. I mean, if we could have maybe won that heat and we could have set the pace, maybe maybe we, I could have just held on for a win there, but. I don't know. It was weird. It kind of I don't like he was able to take off really well on starts, and I don't know. I mean that's probably I think it's more a restrictor thing. So maybe he found something different that works for him, and yeah. I mean we kind of just once we like reeled him in, it just I don't know. It's like everyone kind of was just like the same pace. I mean I tried different stuff. I tried running the bottom a little bit, and it just like. It was just a weird track. I mean, Limaland's just weird. I'm just happy to survive. It's just the main thing, honestly. Just put a good night all around together. Yeah.
Well, it was an awesome night, man. So give me some shout outs before we let you head out tonight.
Yeah, just shout out to Tanner Pettit Racing, and all those guys over there. Just huge thanks to him for providing for us and setup wise and. Yeah, we were really fast, so thanks to him, and then thanks to Chad Graves, Ace Up Sim Sport for continuing his partnership with me, and thanks for hosting this league for us to run, and thanks for the broadcasting, and congrats to Noah on the win and Josh the third.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting. We'll see you back next week.
Yep, thank you.
Kenny Hoffman finishing in second, and now let's move over and talk to the winner tonight. He led it all. He let him get close a couple of times, and then he stretched it right back out. Noah Bowman, probably not nearly as easy as you made it look.
Yeah, track was very tricky. I made a couple mistakes in the heat race, and things were able to fall my way there. And really early in the feature, that's when my car was best. I felt like I just got a really good start and just got going really good, but kind of didn't know where to be at the end. I really started searching in 3 and 4, or in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 had more banking, so I figured it'd just be better to roll the top and carry your speed down the front stretch. But yeah, I just started pulling the wing back as the race went on, but car was really good. Much better improvement than last time I ran here, so it's pretty good.
Well, an awesome job nonetheless, man. You're going to go home with the win tonight. Give me some shout-outs before we let you go.
I'd like to thank Indy Race Parts Esports, Red Driver Marketing Solutions, and you for putting on these races and broadcasting.
All right, man. Thanks for being here. Congrats on the win, and I'll see you back in the 360 next week.
Thank you.
Noah Bowman picking up the win. Whoa, I don't know what just happened. Whoa, all that stuff moved. Noah Bowman picked up the win here tonight. All kinds of stuff just went crazy on my other screen. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully nobody had to see that. Wasn't a bad night. A little smaller car count than what these guys are used to. Could have been a track combination here. Some guys don't like it. Some guys don't want to come to it. You could see some carnage tonight because it is tough. This place is very tough. It takes all your focus every second you're out there, and that's why some guys, they just don't like it. It's hard to focus that hard for that long. But next week, they'll move the 360s, and I think what Whiteman said, they want to win. So we'll be at Eldora. He wants to win that Eldora race. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll have, 30 guys back in there. We'll just have to wait and see. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night. Could be a double header. I don't think it will tonight. I don't think we have time to run the second show and put the truck race on, so we'll probably try to do it tomorrow night after ERA. But be sure you tune in and say hi there. And then when the truck race goes live, come in and say hi in the live show there too. And Wednesday night, make sure you come over for Midwest Trucks as they get it on the dirt with the Craftsman Truck Series That'll be fun. Those guys have been averaging about 30 cars a night. So we'll see what they do at Bristol on the dirt. But I want to thank you all for being here. Without you, there's no reason to do this. And without all the awesome leagues giving us fantastic racing, nothing for us to cover. So high fives and pats on the back all the way around there. Till we see you the next time. Peace and love to everybody. Keep the rough side facing down and